So now the work ethics. This is our third segment. So in this, we are actually trying to understand like how better we can handle the worst situation, or how better we understand the things which client provide us, which include sometime documentation, which include sometime, security perspectives and many things, because client is not technical and they have their own business to be work around. So the first thing is this: according to you, what are the core best practices which you are following? Okay. And that are not very common, like something you have created of your own, or something you found by research or something like that. You have to give something, like you have to show your edge, like in following this type of best practices, following the governor rule limit or something. I found this thing, or this is something which is very rare, which many people don't know. So you can share your vision or story or anything on that. Yeah. Still, you need to raise the hand, whichever person want to start first. Yeah, Sven.
So the best practice will be like we can have a proper naming conversion. So whatever the product rule or summary rule or whatever we create, so we should have the proper naming thing, so that whoever comes next or whoever thinks, that we can easily understand what has to be means what is supposed to be done using that rule. And also in from the description field, we can give like in two or three lines of brief, that like if you write any rule, so just to understand before going to that rule condition, we can give an overview of that, so that whoever reads that, they will be able to understand what is achieved, or if there is some issue in that, what can be done to make that changes. So having an like minor changes, these things can be a good practice for implementing a CPQ.
Okay, that makes sense. Muzamil, anything from your side?
Yes, these things I came in my best practices, naming convention. Yes, last 3 months, I'm just trying to, whenever I'm creating a new field or creating product or creating anything, whenever I need, I'm giving the full description for that, because it will not create confusion. Naming convention is important. These things come under my best practices.
Okay. Chandra, anything other than naming conviction which you did in your
Yeah,
office, or
for
which
me,
you guys?
like I will like I must read the documentation which is coming from the client or something. I must read it like once or twice. I must read.
Okay, that's good. Have you guys come to this situation? If yes, how creatively you have managed this? Like, or you have never missed the situation, came to this? What was your experience with this? Yeah, Swin.
This can never happen to anyone. There will be definitely a miss. So as per the agreement, there are some chances. So after that means like we were having that in lead, right? So we talk to we communicate to the client, and we ask for extra thing. It means it will be like prior itself. Like if we are feeling that we will not be able to achieve that on that bid, maybe there could be many other consequences, like there can be situations. But anything we have to means what we have done is like we have taken it to client very patiently, and we have asked them to have extra things. So apart from that,
Okay.
we didn't do something magic or wonders. The normal thing what everyone does.
Okay. Muzamil, yeah, you are mute. Muzamil, you are mute.
Sorry, I'm really
Yeah.
sorry for this 2 times. Okay, when the deadline miss or anything happens, so that time we take help from the teammates and we work as a team and complete that the scenario with it, help taking help or taking permission of the managers. So that one or twice time happened. It was uh, not big. Did any fault for that? It was controlled all things, but it was not big.
Okay.
Many deadlines. Yeah, 1 or 2 days max.
Good, good. Chandra, how was your journey on this situation?
Yeah, till now, thank God, I didn't I didn't face this situation. I thank to all my leaders and managers.
Okay, so those guys are handling this thing, it look like. Okay, moving to the next one. This is something which is a need, but many time ignored. So how exactly you guys do this? What you do? What tools you use for it? Yeah, Chandra, you can start.
Yeah, this is the best part. I like it actually, the documentation part. because if any new project is coming, my manager and lead will assign the project documentation to me. So I'm using the tools is like Google mostly for the documentation. I was like preparing the documentation in the simple manner. Like I mean, in simple manner means in the, if we can see the documentation, we will get to know about this entire the project and the requirements. So I can prepare in a simple manner this
Okay,
BRD and everything.
good. Yeah, Ashwin, what do you think about this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, like whatever it means, like you say, documentation plays an important thing. So it is like when we do, or if someone wants to refer, or whatever things we do. So initially, what we practice is like initially we start with low-level documentation. So in that, where we build an architect and all the things like from what is the start. So what next and what all the means like independent variable, what who is that independent, and by using this, what is that is getting achieved. And usually in my project, like we were using Quip and Confluences. So in Quip, we were actually making this all this documentations, and we were sharing it. And once the like low level document is approved, then we do the high level documentation. So from architect, we connect to architect and we get it confirmed. So all the things, if it is done properly, or do we need to make any changes, or something is missed out. And then there was a product owner in the criteria will be like Survey Scrum Master, then there will be a product owner, then we will be there, and then we going lead. So from that, whatever we make in low level, we get it confirmed from the product owner. And once they confirm that all the things are covered or if nothing is missed, means again we add it. Then we make it into a high level document, and that we share with client. So by using this functionality, what all will happen, and by what conditions and all the things. And there will be flow charts, a chart diagram from the pictorial representation from the Salesforce, all the things that usually we add that. And the tool, like how she said, we have used Google, but now in my project, we have used Quip and Confluence only.
Okay. Yeah, Muzammil, anything regarding documentation you want to add? Yeah.
Yeah, same thing as discussed the Ashwin. Same things we apply here.
Okay, that's good. So now, nowadays there is a video documentation process is also there. Like people are creating explanatory video for the clients, and these things are also coming up with certain tools, Looms, and that all thing is taking. Yeah.
My
Yeah,
bad,
Ashwin.
actually. Very, very sorry. Yeah, Loom. Yeah, we have used that also. So where we record the complete session, like from start to end, and we have shared, there will be a link option to generate the link out of it, and we add that in that document as well. Yeah, videos
Yeah,
things also we have.
these things are taking care of it now. Okay.
So before that demo,
moving to
after
the
that.
next. Yeah. Okay, no issue.
Yeah,
Let's move to the one.
Sorry.